My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. Most people do not lose their day in the afternoon. They lose it in the first few minutes after waking up. One scroll, one negative thought, one delayed decision. And before the day has even begun, their energy, focus, and confidence are already gone. But what if 5 simple morning habits could help you take back control before the world reaches you? Because the way you start your morning does not only shape your day, it quietly shapes the person you are becoming. 1 point, keep one small promise to yourself every morning. Every morning, make one small promise to yourself and refuse to break it. It could be drinking water, writing 1 page, walking for 10 minutes, or finishing one important task. The promise does not need to be impressive. It only needs to be honest. Each time you keep your word, you rebuild trust in yourself. Confidence is not created by repeating powerful sentences. It grows when your actions prove that you can depend on yourself. Start small, stay consistent, and let one completed promise become the first victory of your day. 2, feed your mind before negativity finds you. Your mind is most open in the morning, which means the first thoughts you allow inside can quietly shape the rest of your day. If you begin by checking bad news, comparing your life with others, reading stressful messages, or replaying yesterday's problems, you give negativity control before your day has even started. Instead, choose what enters your mind. Read a few pages that inspire you. Listen to something meaningful. Write down one thing you are grateful for, or remind yourself of the person you are trying to become. You do not need an hour of motivation. Even 10 focused minutes can change your mental direction. The world will always bring noise, pressure, and opinions, but your morning gives you a chance to build strength before all of that reaches you. When you feed your mind with purpose, hope, and clear thinking, you become less reactive and more prepared. Protecting your thoughts in the morning is not a small habit. It is how you decide whether fear or intention will lead your day. 3, choose your most important task before distractions begin. Every morning, decide what deserves your best energy before the world begins making demands on you. Most people start their day by reacting. They answer messages, check notifications, respond to small requests, and complete easy tasks that make them feel busy. Hours pass, their energy becomes weaker, and the one thing that could truly move their life forward remains unfinished. Being busy is not the same as making progress. You can complete 20 small tasks and still feel disappointed because you avoided the one task that mattered most. Before your day becomes crowded, ask yourself one honest question. If I complete only one meaningful thing today, what should it be? Your answer may be studying for an exam, finishing important work, exercising, applying for an opportunity, writing something, organizing your finances, or finally beginning the task you keep delaying. Write it down clearly. Do not hide it inside a long list where it can be ignored. Give it a specific time and make it your priority before distractions begin controlling your attention. The most important task is often not the most comfortable one. It may require concentration, courage, patience, or effort. That is exactly why your mind will try to replace it with easier activities. You may suddenly feel the need to clean, scroll, reply to messages, or organize things that were never urgent before. These distractions can feel productive, but they are often just fear wearing a useful disguise. Learn to recognize that pattern. Do not let temporary discomfort steal another day from your future. When you complete your most important task early, something inside you changes. You feel lighter because the pressure is no longer following you. You become more confident because you have proven that your priorities are stronger than your excuses. Even if the rest of the day becomes difficult, you still know that you moved your life forward. You do not need to control every minute of your day. You only need to protect the part that matters most. Choose your priority before other people, notifications, and unexpected problems choose it for you. Your future is not built by everything you do. It is built by the important things you stop postponing. 4, Stop giving your phone the first minutes of your morning. The first few minutes after you wake up are more important than most people realize. Your mind is still quiet, your thoughts have not yet been crowded, and your attention still belongs completely to you. But the moment you reach for your phone, that peaceful space disappears. Messages, notifications, news, social media, other people's achievements, and problems immediately enter your mind. Before you have even stood up, you are already reacting to a world that has not given you one moment to understand how you feel. Many people say they only check their phone for a minute, but that minute quickly becomes 10, 20, or 30. They scroll without purpose, compare their lives with strangers, read something upsetting, and then begin the day feeling behind, distracted, or emotionally tired. Nothing terrible may have happened, yet their energy already feels lower. This is because the brain was forced to process too much information before it was ready to focus. Your phone is not always the problem. The real problem is giving it control before you have chosen the direction of your own mind. When the first thing you see is someone else's life, you may begin judging your own. When the first thing you read is a stressful message, you carry that tension into your morning. When the first thing you do is answer everyone, you quietly teach yourself that other people's needs must come before your peace. Try protecting the first 30 minutes of your day. Place your phone away from your bed so you are not tempted to reach for it automatically. When you wake up, sit quietly for a moment. Drink water, open the curtains, breathe deeply. Wash your face, stretch, pray, write your thoughts, or simply allow yourself to wake up without noise. These actions may seem small, but they help you begin the day from a place of control instead of reaction. At first, this habit may feel uncomfortable. You may feel as if you are missing something important. Your hand may reach toward the phone without you even thinking. That reaction shows how deeply the habit has entered your routine. Do not judge yourself for it, but do not ignore it either. Every time you choose not to check immediately, you strengthen your ability to control your attention. Attention is one of the most valuable things you own. Whatever receives your attention repeatedly begins shaping your thoughts, emotions, and identity. If your phone receives your first and best energy every morning, you may have less patience and concentration for the things that truly matter. Your dreams, health, studies, work, and inner peace receive whatever attention is left after the world has already exhausted you. This does not mean you must avoid technology or disappear from everyone. It means learning to use your phone with intention. Check it after you have completed something for yourself. Let your first thoughts belong to your goals, your body, your faith, your peace, or the life you are trying to create. The messages will still be there. The news will continue. Social media will not disappear because you waited 30 minutes. You may think that changing one small morning habit cannot transform your life, but your life is built from repeated moments. Every morning you protect your mind, you become a little less controlled by distraction. You learn that not every notification deserves an immediate response. You realize that silence is not emptiness. It is space where you can hear your own thoughts again. Imagine beginning your day without instantly comparing yourself, carrying someone else's mood, or absorbing unnecessary pressure. Imagine opening your eyes and remembering your purpose before the world reminds you of its demands. That kind of morning creates calmness, focus, and emotional strength. Do not allow a screen to decide how you feel before your day has even begun. Give yourself a few quiet minutes before you give the world access to you. Your phone can wait. Your peace, your attention, and the person you are becoming should come first. 5. Move your body before tiredness controls your day. Many people wake up feeling tired and immediately accept that feeling as the mood of the entire day. They remain in bed longer than necessary, move slowly, avoid effort, and tell themselves they will become active once they feel motivated. But energy does not always arrive before movement. In many cases, movement is what creates energy. Your body may feel heavy because it has been still for hours, not because you are incapable of having a productive day. When you begin moving, even gently, you send a powerful message to your mind. The night is over, a new day has started, and you are ready to take part in it. You do not need to wake up and complete an exhausting workout. You do not need expensive equipment, a gym membership, or a perfect routine. Start with something simple enough that you cannot create an excuse against it. Stretch your arms and back, rotate your shoulders, walk around your room, open the window, breathe deeply, or take a short walk outside. Even 5 or 10 minutes of movement can change the way your body feels. The purpose is not to prove how strong you are. The purpose is to wake up the strength that is already inside you. When you stay physically still for too long, tiredness begins controlling more than your body. It enters your thinking. Small responsibilities start feeling difficult. Important tasks appear overwhelming. You begin postponing things before you have even tried them. Your mind may tell you that you are lazy, weak, or undisciplined, when the truth may simply be that your body has not been given a reason to become alert. Movement breaks that cycle. It increases your awareness, sharpens your focus, and helps you feel present instead of trapped inside the heaviness of the morning. Think about how differently you behave when your body feels alive. You stand with more confidence, breathe more fully, and approach problems with greater patience. Movement may not remove every difficulty from your life, but it changes the person who faces those difficulties. A problem that feels impossible while you are lying in bed often feels manageable after you have stood up, washed your face, stretched, and taken a few steps forward. The problem did not change. Your physical and mental state did. This is why you should not wait for the perfect feeling before beginning. If you only move when you feel energetic, you may remain trapped in tiredness for hours. Begin while you still feel slow. Begin while your mind is asking for another 10 minutes in bed. Begin imperfectly. The first movement is usually the hardest because it requires you to interrupt the comfort your body has become attached to. Once you begin, the resistance becomes smaller. Some mornings will be easier than others. There will be days when you wake up excited, focused, and ready. There will also be days when you feel emotionally drained, disappointed, or uncertain about your life. Those difficult mornings are when this habit matters most. Moving your body becomes more than exercise. It becomes an act of self-respect. It says, I may not control everything happening around me, but I can still take one healthy action for myself. That small decision prevents your emotions from making every choice for you. Your body carries more than physical weight. It carries stress, disappointment, anxiety, and emotions you may never speak about. When you move, you give some of that pressure a place to go. A short walk can calm thoughts that felt uncontrollable inside a closed room. Stretching can release tension you did not realize you were holding. Deep breathing can remind your nervous system that you are safe in the present moment. Movement gives your emotions a healthier direction instead of allowing them to remain trapped inside you. Do not make the mistake of believing that movement only matters when it changes your appearance. The greatest benefits may be invisible. It can improve your mood, discipline, self-image, concentration, and relationship with yourself. Every time you get up and move when your mind wants to remain inactive, you practice choosing growth over temporary comfort. That choice becomes part of your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who always delays and begin seeing yourself as someone who can take action even without perfect motivation. You can make this habit easier by preparing the night before. Place comfortable clothes where you can see them. Keep your shoes ready. Decide whether you will stretch, walk, dance, or complete a short exercise routine. When the decision has already been made, you give your tired morning mind fewer opportunities to negotiate. You do not need to ask, should I move today? You simply begin. Choose movement that feels natural and sustainable. If you enjoy music, play one song and move until it ends. If you prefer silence, walk while thinking about the day ahead. If you enjoy fresh air, step outside and allow the morning light to reach you. If your body needs gentleness, stretch slowly and respect its limits. The best routine is not the one that looks impressive to other people. It is the one you can return to consistently. Do not compare your beginning with someone else's advanced routine. You may see people waking before sunrise, running long distances, or completing difficult workouts and feel that your 10-minute walk is insignificant. It is not insignificant. A small action repeated daily can transform you more deeply than an extreme action you abandon after 3 days. Consistency teaches your body and mind that movement is not a punishment. It is simply part of how you care for yourself. As the days pass, you may notice that this habit affects more than your mornings. You may become less likely to avoid difficult tasks because you have already practiced overcoming resistance. You may make healthier decisions because one positive action often leads to another. You may sleep better, think more clearly, and feel more connected to your body. Most importantly, you may begin trusting yourself because you are no longer allowing every uncomfortable feeling to decide what you do. There is also something powerful about moving before the world becomes noisy, before the messages arrive, before responsibilities begin, and before other people need your attention. You have already done something meaningful for yourself. You have reminded yourself that your health and energy are not less important than everything you do for others. That creates a quiet sense of victory that follows you throughout the day. Remember, the goal is not to become obsessed with productivity. Your body also needs rest, and genuine exhaustion should not be ignored. The lesson is to understand the difference between rest that restores you and inactivity that keeps you stuck. Rest should help you return stronger. Avoidance keeps convincing you not to begin. Listen honestly to your body, but do not allow temporary comfort to become a permanent excuse. Tomorrow morning, when tiredness tells you to stay where you are, do not argue with it for 20 minutes. Place your feet on the floor, stand up, stretch. Take a few deep breaths and begin moving. You do not need to feel powerful before you start. Start and allow the action to awaken your power. Your morning energy will not always appear by itself. Sometimes you must create it with your own movement. Wake your body before tiredness enters your thoughts, choices, and plans. Take one step, then another, and remind yourself that the direction of your day can change the moment you decide to move. Tomorrow morning, you will have a choice. You can begin the day the same way, reaching for your phone, carrying yesterday's negativity, delaying what matters, and waiting for motivation to rescue you. Or you can begin differently. Keep one promise to yourself. Feed your mind with something stronger. Choose your most important task. Protect your first moments from distraction. Move your body before tiredness becomes your identity. None of these habits will look dramatic from the outside, but real change rarely begins with something dramatic. It begins in quiet moments when nobody is watching. When you choose discipline over comfort, intention over distraction, and yourself over the habits that keep weakening you. Your future is not only shaped by the big decisions you make once, it is shaped by the small decisions you repeat every morning. So do not wait for the perfect Monday, the perfect mood, or the perfect version of yourself. Wake up tomorrow and take back the first hour of your life. Because when you change the way you begin your morning, you do not only change your day, you slowly change your mind, your confidence, your direction, and the person you are becoming.